Hi, friends, and welcome to The Intuitive Truth. Take a moment to settle in, breathe, and trust your intuition as this message comes through. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and don't try to force anything to fit. If something feels familiar, it's because your awareness is already picking up on it. So the astro dice for this reading came out as Neptune in Virgo in the second house. And this is very specific energy, because Neptune is illusion, observation, hidden intentions, and things happening behind the scenes. Virgo is detail, analysis, watching closely, and studying patterns. And the second house is value, self-worth, stability, and what is considered worth investing in. So right away, this is not loud energy. This is quiet. This is being observed, evaluated, and analyzed from a distance. And it's tied to worth. So this is telling that someone or multiple people are looking at the divine feminine energy here not just emotionally, but in terms of value, stability, and long-term potential. So going through this in pairs because the top row is what's visible and the bottom row is what's really going on underneath, starting with the first pair. Twisting the truth, clarified by trying to replace you. So this shows there has already been interference. Something has been distorted, misrepresented, or altered in order to create a certain perception. And this attempt to replace is not natural. It's forced, strategic, and rooted in comparison. This is energy that is trying to replicate what cannot be replicated. And that's why it doesn't fully land. Second pair. Return to sender clarified by divine intervention is near. So whatever was sent, projected, or manipulated is not sticking. This is being reversed. There is a correction happening here that is not controlled by people. It's controlled by timing and alignment. And this shows that whatever was done behind the scenes is already being handled. Third pair. The divine feminine rising, clarified by emotional manipulation. So this is where the shift becomes very clear. As this divine feminine energy steps into power, awareness, and self-worth, it triggers manipulation. Because when someone rises, it disrupts those who were comfortable with them being smaller, quieter, or more accessible. And this emotional manipulation is subtle. It's not always obvious, but it's designed to create doubt, hesitation, or emotional pull. Fourth pair. You are being studied, clarified by strategic silence. This is exactly what Neptune in Virgo looks like. This is observation without interaction, watching without speaking, gathering information without revealing intention. And this is not random. This is calculated. This is people trying to understand, analyze, or even anticipate the next move. And silence here is not absence. It's strategy. And then the final pair. Strengthen your boundaries clarified by do not delay. This is the action. Because all of this observation, manipulation, and hidden energy requires a response. And that response is not emotional, it's decisive. This is about strengthening boundaries, standing firm, and not hesitating when it comes to protecting energy, space, and direction. So tying all of this together, this is a situation where the divine feminine is being watched, evaluated, and energetically targeted by multiple external influences, but none of it is as powerful as it appears, because there is divine correction already in motion. What is being sent is being returned. What is being manipulated is being revealed. And what is being observed is not fully understood. Because the biggest shift here is internal. The rise in self-worth, the clarity in perception, the ability to see through what is not being said. And that's what changes everything. Because once that level of awareness is reached, nothing external can control the outcome. And that's exactly what this energy is showing. Power that is no longer easily influenced, and a path that is no longer easily redirected. All right, so moving into the tarot, this is where the energy behind the observation, the silence, and the emotional manipulation becomes very clear. Starting with who and why this energy is watching. We have the King of Wands clarified by the King of Pentacles, and then Temperance clarified by the King of Swords reversed. So this is not a singular energy. This is multiple masculine energies present at once. The King of Wands and King of Pentacles together show attraction, desire, and long-term interest. Fire and earth energy combined. This is someone drawn to both the passion and the stability of what they see. This is not surface-level attention. This is investment energy. But then Temperance, Sagittarius energy introduces divine timing, alignment, and something being guided or orchestrated, and it's clarified by the King of Swords reversed. So this creates a contrast, because while there are grounded and intentional energies present, there is also one that is distorted, controlling, or emotionally disconnected in a manipulative way. Air energy in the reverse. This is someone who operates through strategy, silence, or control rather than truth. And what stands out here is the absence of the King of Cups. So there are deep emotions present in this situation, but they are not being expressed openly. So this creates a dynamic where feelings exist, but communication is either withheld, distorted, or redirected. And this also brings in the sense that one of these energies, especially the King of Swords reversed, does not want movement to happen. There is an attempt to control the outcome. Now, moving into what's being hidden, we have the Two of Pentacles clarified by the Hermit. So this is a choice, a very real, very present decision between two paths. And the Hermit, Virgo energy, shows that this is already known internally. This is not confusion. This is contemplation. This is stepping back, observing, and already being aware of what needs to be done. The answer is not outside. It's already within. And this ties directly into the advice because we have the High Priestess, Pisces energy, clarified by the Ten of Cups, and then the Three of Swords, clarified by the Star, Aquarius energy. So this is where it becomes very clear. The High Priestess is intuition, inner knowing, and spiritual alignment. This is not a logical decision. This is an intuitive one. And the Ten of Cups shows fulfillment, emotional alignment, and a path that leads to happiness, connection, and long-term joy. But then the Three of Swords with the Star, this shows that choosing that path may cause heartbreak. There is an energy here that will be affected by this decision. And this is where the deeper truth comes in, because the Star is destiny, healing, and alignment with a higher path. So while there may be temporary pain, the outcome is aligned. And even the Hermit energy earlier reflects this, looking toward the light, toward the star, toward what is meant. So tying all of this together, this is a situation where multiple energies are present, observing, and invested in the outcome, but not all of them are aligned. There is one in particular, King of Swords reversed, that represents manipulation, control, or emotional interference. And the decision here is not about avoiding discomfort. It's about choosing alignment, choosing what is known internally to be true, even if it creates distance, even if it causes a shift. Because what is being chosen is not just a person, it's a path, a calling, a direction that is meant to lead towards something more fulfilling, more aligned, and more authentic. And the moment that choice is made, everything begins to fall into place, not because it was forced, but because it was always meant. So just sit with that for a second, because this isn't about pressure. And it's not about rushing into a decision. It's about honesty, about being real with yourself, about what you already feel, what you already know, and what no longer aligns the way it used to. And sometimes the hardest part isn't seeing the truth, it's accepting what that truth requires. Because not everything that feels familiar is meant to stay. And not everything that's meant for you is going to feel easy to choose at first. But the more you trust yourself, the clearer everything becomes. So if this resonated, go ahead and like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow and helps these messages reach the people who need them. And more than anything, stay connected to that inner knowing. That's what's guiding you forward.